All right, everybody, we've got the Arctic Cat XF7000 back in the garage again today, and we're going to be doing a little bit of a project on the hood. As you may know, this snowmobile was crashed originally when I purchased it, and in that repair we had to fix the lower bulkhead, lower A-arm here, and a little bit of work to the brakes, handlebars. And today we're going to be doing a little bit of a repair or replacement of this center hood. The lower portion way down on the bottom down there has a crack, and I'm going to see if I can replace it with a different hood I have. So first step, remove that. Let's get after it. Basically just need a T20 to pull the hood. Supposed to be 2 more screws at the very front on the bottom, but the hood's broken. All right, we've got the hood pulled off here. Here's the bottom side of the belly of the beast here. We've got some vents here, a vent screen in the front. And this portion right here is what is broken out of this. And there's supposed to be a flap that comes up kind of even with these white portions, and then 2 holes here. It's supposed to go up underneath the bottom, up underneath in here, and screw in. Here's the one that I want to replace it with. This is not a hood from an XF7000 or a ZR7000 or any 7000. This is a hood from an 1100, and it's a little bit different, as you can see. It still has this venting in the front, but it doesn't have the upper venting here, where this one has this cutout in it. Let's put these side by side. All right, so you can see this one is the venting cutout on the top. This one doesn't have that. They both have the front venting. So in order to make this one work, I'm going to have to cut the hole in here to match what this requires. So first step is going to be removing these side hoods and the whole headlight assembly off of this whole center section in order to get at that, just the black piece there. And then I'm going to have to figure out, template in onto there what I need to cut that to put that on. So let's get this one tore down. All right, we've got both hoods set up here on the table. We pulled the vent out of this hood. Just kind of slides in here like so. Clips in like that. Pull that out. I took a piece of paper here, laid it out over this to template the cutout. Made some marks where these 2 little locating nubbins are here, so I can line them up over here. So I'm gonna cut this out first, except for the very top. See how it fits in my opening to make sure that this traced line is gonna match this quite nice. And then we'll template it onto here and see how good we did, or bad. All right, here's the cutout. Here's my template. And here's what I've got traced on here. So I'm still gonna have to cut out these notches for this part of the hood vent, but I'll do that after. So let's try to cut this out first. All right, here it is. Old cutout, new cutout. Fits in there pretty good. Once we have the whole hood assembly back together, you'll never know. And then we have this mesh screen that was right down here. This is just basically a frog skin stick-on deal. Goes right there. This one we're just going to re-glue on there. And we will be in business. So let's get this vent glued on and then put this thing back together. You can see a different view down here of what's broken. The bottom's busted off there. It's supposed to look more like that. And these those screw holes right there, what anchor the front of the hood into place. There, non-existent. So that's what we're going for. But otherwise, this hood is otherwise identical. So let's finish putting this back together. All right, there it is. New replacement hood installed. Bet you couldn't tell if you didn't know. Here's the old hood. And the chunk we cut out. This hood is technically still good if you wouldn't mind the lower chunk missing. But now we're good to go with this, so we can put our registration on and hit the trail. This wasn't that big of a deal to change out this hood. If you had just bought a replacement and didn't have to do all the trimming, it wouldn't be bad at all. You'd be done in about a half hour. But I already had this hood laying around, so I figured why not try to make it work. But anyway, another job done on the Crossfire here. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please feel free to subscribe, like, share, whatever you want to do. But leave a comment, and I appreciate you watching.